On tonight's Big Idea Web Extra, we're talking to Dr. Robert Epstein, pioneering psychologist and researcher on creativity. Doctor, you say basically creativity is in all of us, and you prove that with pigeons.
Well, initially I proved it with pigeons, then I started studying children, and then real live adults, and then even business people.
Let's go back. Let's go through a pigeon tape, which really shows that, well, what's happening here. Take me through it.
Well, in this tape, you're seeing a pigeon faced with the classic box and banana problem that was first studied with chimpanzees 100 years ago. This pigeon's looking real confused. It's gotten food in the past for pecking at that little toy banana, but it can't reach it now. It's out of reach. Now, at some point, it's going to start going over to that box, and you're going to see it's thinking, well, I don't know what it's thinking exactly.
So it can't get the banana. It's going back there now, so he's got a problem, not getting the banana. There's an actual pigeon.
Now, this is very human-like. This is what happens to us in real life when we're faced with problems. We go through a period of confusion.
Wait, the pigeon now is just standing, now it just stood on that little thing.
He looked up there. This is exactly what happens to us. It happens with children, it happens with chimps, and it happens to us as adults when we don't know.
So now that's amazing.
We don't know what to do. We don't know what to do.
Look what the pigeon's starting to move it over.
Yeah. Now watch as he's moving. He's going to sight the banana. He looks up at the banana. No question about where he's going.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, and this is what happens to us. This is an interconnection of repertoires.
What's the size of a pigeon's brain?
These are size of a pea, just big enough to hold its beak on.
So that pigeon came up with a creative solution.
Well, yes, and that happens because of different behaviors, different things it's learned coming together. That's where all creativity comes from. That's where our new ideas come from, too. They come from interconnection of old ideas. That's why there are ways to engineer creativity.
So basically, is the key to creativity just the need to solve a problem?
That's definitely part of it. If we never had to solve a problem, very few of us would be creative. But the point is the fact that we all solve problems, large and small, during the day, that reminds us that the mechanisms that allow us to be creative, that they're in us. Now the question is, why don't we express more creativity?
Why?
Well, the culture pounds it out of us when we're children because the teacher says to you, hey, that's a silly question, or don't daydream, stop daydreaming, or stay on task. And we end up very inhibited around it. The only people who end up continuing to express creativity are the misfits, the ones who the teacher can't control.
So everybody, go find your inner kid, go back, go rescue that misfit.